Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Playoff game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Robertson. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snides the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside. What's
the play call here on second down for this offense? looking for a man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Leon. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. QB to the tight end for a completion. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Robertson. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is good, so it's 13-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Oh, and another incompletion.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Gamecocks will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Takes the grab. It's Leon.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Robertson. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quick throw to the left side. near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he drops it. Can you believe it? So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. The field goal is good. The game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Short throw complete to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll try the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And the pass is incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Robertson. And And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Back to throw. It's Robertson. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side, but he's tackled behind the line. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. To the 45. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. A deep shot right down the middle. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. This is the receiver, incomplete. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. And this pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. They'll hand it off. The game moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all, and he's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass this time. That ball snagged for a completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw again. This time it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Holding set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? To throw, it's Robertson. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Leon. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He hands it off from the gun. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And the Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage C gets the return it to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry out.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Dropping back. It's Robertson. Looks right and lets it fly. Pass and bought out of the 20. The freshman makes a tremendous grab there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a quick grab. Across the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Powers through. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Back to pass. It's Robertson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Catch is made down the middle. It's a quick tackle to spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. But he's got some space here. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Defense showing blitz here. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks into open space. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Gives it to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Robertson. Looking for his big tight end. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down.